I'm Fiona Goldsmith coming to you from Los Angeles, California. So here it is 4 p.m. on Thursday. So you are the future. So what we're going to do is we're doing flexed fascia release in a chair. And I'm on a funny angle so I don't have to keep flipping around to get an idea of what I'm doing. I'm also inviting you not to sit too far back in your chair because that gives you the opportunity to have the movement so you can roll through the spine like this without bumping into the back. In an ideal world, your feet are directly under your knees and you are sitting upright. I am aware that many of you have not necessarily feeling well. So do not do too much. What I mean is go with it, try everything, but stop whenever it's uncomfortable or you're a bit tired. And we'll do more next week. Okay, so let's begin. Hands on your knees. Roll back. Here, as I pull the belly back to the spine, I take a breath into my back and out. And in and out, and then pulling on my knees, rolling the shoulders down the back in this position, expanding the body with breath in and out, and in and out, and now moving from one position to the other. So just flexing and extending through the spine and noticing that as you keep moving, you gradually get more limber and more comfortable. Good, and center. Notice how that feels. Take your hand under the chair if you can. If that doesn't work, you can sit on that hand, but I'm taking it under. Take the other hand over to the ear. Draw the neck away. So I'm stretching now from the hand to the elbow. Take a breath into the body and exhale. And now moving with the breath, inhale up. So I'm lengthening from my sit bone to my elbow. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Keep going. Breath in and breath out. Breath in and breath out. One more. Good. Undo. Take a moment to feel the difference between one side and the other, the awakening, the movement of lymphatic fluid through the body, holding on the other side, taking your hand over to the ear, drawing it away, taking a breath into the stretch and out and in and out and again, and lengthening. Inhale up, exhale down. So feel yourself open up through your rib cage and through your underarm. And again, one more time. Undo, come to center. Take your shoulders up around your ears, make fists, drop your head down, squeeze, breathing in. As you hold it, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Two more. And one more. Good. And unravel and undo and notice what it feels like. Let's lift our right leg. So I'm holding on under the knee and I'm putting it up and I'm going to circle my feet. Big, round ankle circles stretching out through my toes. And the other way. Now, as the leg wants to go down, I am going to resist. As the arms want to pull in, that leg's going to be heavier. So basically, I'm finding some resistance between the arm and the leg. Okay, so as the leg's going out, I'm slowing it down. As the arms pulling in, the legs are slowing that down. Use a range that's comfortable for you. I let go, they'd flick apart, okay? You don't have to make it too hard on yourself, but find some resistance, turning this into weight-bearing exercise, even though we're just in our chair. Take your hands and circle. Okay, so think of ball and socket joint. So the ball of the thigh bone is in the socket of that pelvic bowl, and I'm circling around. Now, as I stretch away, I get a nice stretch through my back and through my shoulders as well. Let's change the direction. Let's see if we can gradually make the range a little larger, linking my movement to my breathing. And one more. Let it go. Feel. Feel this side of the body compared to the other. Weighted into that leg. Notice how it makes your upper body feel lighter as you are grounded. Let's do the other one. So I'm lifting up my left knee. I'm circling that ankle, stretching out the toes, big, wide circles, feeling my way through. Changing the direction, circling all the way around. It's not just the ankle, is it? I'm trying to get movement and stretch and aliveness and release through my foot, through every part of my foot, the arch of my foot and my ball and my heel. Great. Now, as that leg's trying to go down, my arms are slowing it down. As the arms are pulling in, that leg is working as a weight. So I'm finding resistance between the arms and the leg. If I let go, they'd flick apart, okay? So we've just got this constant resistance. Your range might be small, that's okay. Now, remember the ball and socket joint. So gradually creating large, smooth circles. See if you can find the edges of that place that the ball and socket joint works into the pelvis. Changing direction, round you go. Good. And letting that go and noticing what it feels like when my legs are heavy and grounded. I don't feel so much like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. It's like a monkey grip. So I'm holding with my fingers and pulling sideways. I don't stop pulling sideways as I take these arms all the way around, letting my gaze line up with my hands, feeling the breathing. And gradually those circles can maybe go deeper around the back of my neck, maybe pulling apart a little bit more. And as I change direction, feel what it's like to change direction. Good, let it go. Take it down. My thumbs to the back of my shoulders, my fingers to the front. I inhale to the left of an upright spine and exhale to the right. Breath in and breath out. So stay tall. And again. 2 more. 1 more time. Hands up. Now I'm going to pull over to one side. So one elbow goes high and I'm pulling out. And the other elbow goes high and I'm pulling over. So as that high elbow comes to the ear, I'm looking under my arm towards the roof and changing sides. It's a nice stretch through the side of the body. Good. Taking it down. Feel. Just feel the blood move, the lymphatic system move. Notice what's going on right here where you are. Let's take one foot up, and if we can, we're going to place it on our knee. And if we can't, we could place it down the leg, so it's a bit higher. Okay, so I'm going to start with the down the leg position because it might be a lot of you. And I'm pushing out, but that knee pushes back against me. It is a small movement. As I'm pushing out, that knee is resisting. As it comes in, my hands are resisting. It's a small movement. We're not doing a lot. Just switching on. And if there was availability to have it all the way up over the knee, there isn't, just stay where you are. Doing that same sort of movement up here. So if I let go, that knee would be resisting into the hands. Again, it's a very small movement. One more. Let it go. Take it down. Notice what it feels like. Let's go to the other side. So let's start with the foot on the knee, below the knee, because that may be where you are. And I'm pressing away a knee that's coming in, the knee's coming in, and the hands slowing it down. So you feel this in your inner thigh. We found a way to wake up every muscle of the body from the chair. Good. And then if it's available to you, it might come above the knee. If it isn't, just keep on doing what you're doing. And we find a little resistance here. There we go. And let it go. And notice what it feels like. Coming a bit closer now. So we're going to do some fascia release through our upper body. So I'm going to start with the chest here. And I'm placing both hands under collarbones and I'm pulling down. And as I pull down, I'm going to stretch my head up, gaze, my eyes looking up to the roof. And then I'm going to open and close my mouth. We're gradually letting that chin go a little bit higher. Let it go. Experience the effect. Then I want you to grab this muscle. So it comes from behind the ear down to the collarbone. And you grab it. And then same position on the other side and grab it. Now, it shouldn't be sore, but most of us are so stressed that it is a bit sore. So what I want you to do is as you move your head slightly from one side to the other, I also want you to work into that muscle, gradually releasing and relaxing it, softening any places that feel sore. That's where we have dense connective tissue. But as we release this place, we get a relaxation response through the body because we are activating the vagus nerve. There we go. And now I'm going to hold a little deeper. Just take my head from side to side and let it go. And feel the effect of what we've just done. Peace signs to my left collarbone. up and down, just activating. Make sure after class you drink plenty of water, because as we activate the lymphatic system, basically what we're doing is we're activating a system that's responsible for detoxing the body. And it actually has to go against gravity. It's coming up, it's coming in. And so, but we are activating and moving that lymph. What I'd like you to do is drink plenty of water to support the process. Let's go to the other side. Beautiful. Stop. Feel. Notice how you are. Let's start on our head. We've got 2 fingers. What I want you to do is have them like this, but they're going to go on my forehead like this. So I'm taking those muscles of my forehead that are so often just held in positions of frown, a stress face, and we're just undoing some of that, moving everything around. So just undoing, and then take your fingertips to your temples, and we're circling in one direction, so circling up and around, going outwards, and then up and around, going downwards. Beautiful. Notice what that feels like. Take the heel of your hand to your right temple, and with the fingers across the forehead, and the heel of the left hand to your left temple with your fingers pointed backwards. Press into the temple and pull up with my fingers reaching up to the roof as I take my head up and down with the breath. And release, and notice what it feels like. Taking your knuckles now, I want you to take those knuckles, and not too hard, but just work them in just below the ridge where the eyeball is, but not into the eyeball, just on that ridge, pressing in and circling and massaging that area all the way to the outside, and then smoothing it across from the inside to the outside. Not too hard, we're working with the lymph. We're not trying to so much relax the muscle here. It's more a case of removing puffiness that we get from inflammation. Now, take those same knuckles around the nostrils here, just where it joins, and work in. And then work them around and under the cheekbones. So up and around the cheekbones, releasing your face, and then around I can have 2 fingers here, and I'm just going to work in to around the jaw, just nuzzling in all the way from the inside. So I can put one hand on the chin and work it away, stretching it away. There we go. And let's go the other side. Hold, and we're just going to nuzzle in and around. So we're working under the chin and on the top of the chin around that bone. Beautiful. And now either side of the neck, just smoothing it down. Good. Taking one hand over to the ear and the other hand to the jaw. Hold and draw that piece of flesh towards the chin, and then pulling that ear up so it creates space there as you take your head up and down. Good. Let that go. Notice what it feels like, and then we'll go to the other side, taking the hand over. Take the other hand just halfway across the jaw, pull away, draw up, create space in between, and then take your head up and down. Beautiful. And let it go. Let's come now and undo this space at the back of the heart by crossing the elbows. In this position, my bottom elbow pushes up and pulls out. My top elbow pushes down and pulls out. I lock them in position. From here, take your hands as close as you can. It might be that you need to hold on to a sock to take them close, or you can wrap your arms, whatever you can do. Pulling apart strongly at the elbows, though, I'm going to take that and reach my arms away and drop my head down and feel the stretch between my wings at the back of the heart and begin to circle. So it's like I'm drawing infinity signs with my hands in the air as I open up the space between my wings at the back, changing direction. Beautiful. Let that go. Undo. Now I have a look and I'm going to take my arms up, but now I've got my left arm on top, lock it in, right arm pushing up, pulling out, lock it in. Take them as close as you can or wrap them. Drop your shoulders, reach your arms away, still pulling apart at the elbows, and do infinity signs. So you're stretching away, opening up that upper back and the place between your scapulas. Changing direction. And let it go. Undo. And feel. And notice what that feels like. Finally, we're going to place our hands together. Push strongly into the palms. Taking your elbows together. Keep pushing into the palms. Take them apart. Breathing in and breathing out. Breath in and out. Let it go. And notice how you feel. Now just a couple of minutes of noticing. Lean back in your chair and take your hands to your belly. And I'd like you to consciously fill your hands with breath till your belly pops out. Pause. Breathing through your nose, breathe out. Filling the belly back to the spine and pause. Breath in and pause and breath out. And pause. Breath in and expand, 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 and hold that. And release, releasing, releasing, pulling the belly back to the spine. Breath in and pause and breath out. And pause. And now just palms up and feeling into your body. Notice your toe, your ankles, your calves, your knees. And whatever you notice, relax more. Notice your thighs, your groin, the bowl of your pelvis, your sit bones. And everything you notice, relax more. Relax your shoulders, just let them drop. Your elbows, your palms, your fingers. Relax your face, your eyes, your eyebrows, your jaw, your teeth, the space between your teeth. Everything you notice, relax more. As you drop down into peace, memorize the feeling tone of spaciousness in your body and relaxation. Memorize it in such a way that you can come back to this way of being a little easier next time, and perhaps allow yourself to drop even deeper.